Hello, everybody. Absolute Zero here, and well, you probably have noticed right by now that this is not Civ 4. This is Wizardry 8, and that's right. I'm going to do a Wizardry 8 walkthrough, I guess, playthrough, walkthrough, whatever. Um, this is for, or I've always wanted to do this. Wizardry 8 is one of my favorite games, and I think a long time ago I mentioned that I wanted to do an RPG playthrough, and I never got around to doing that. So here it is. Now, the way I'm going to play this game, I'm not going to kind of introduce you to the game. There's too much for me to go explain about Wizardry 8 to get new players, people that haven't played it, familiar with the game. I mean, it's really a pretty complex game. That's not really the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to play the game in a unique way that's extremely quick. It tends to be a really slow game to play, and I want to do it really quick, so I get through the game pretty fast, and show you a few tricks on the way. So this is more geared towards people who are already semi-familiar with the game and want to see how well a pro does it, if I dare call myself a pro. I should be. I've played this game enough to be a pro. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Now, unfortunately, they never made a sequel to this game. Like I said, this was they released this game sometime, I think it's 96 or 95, something like that. So it's a fairly old game. It aged well, though. It's still, I mean, I'm not a big gamer now. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm not a big gamer now. I'm not one of those guys that goes and looks for all the new titles and, goes and plays a lot of new games now. But as far as I know, there's nothing else like it still. And the title was never picked up and, brought into the, new millennium or anything like that by any company. The Surtech went dead, and so did the title with it, I guess, as far as I've heard. Which is unfortunate. Like I said, it was a great series, and started way back when the gaming world was still young, and so was I, which was a long time ago. Hitler was in power and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to make a party of 6 guys. I'm going to do this with a 6-guy party. I'm kind of deciding now whether or not I'm going to change it to a solo game. I'm going to start with 6 guys for sure, but I might kill off 5 of them and just play solo for the last half of the game. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll make that decision at some point. So, we're going to start off. Here's what I do. Problem with this game is the first area that you're thrown into is extremely difficult. If you have just the generic, kind of typical RPG party, and if you use a lot of characters, they have a lot of characters that you can make here that are good in the latter stages of the game, but in the early stages of the game, they kind of suck. So if you have a lot of those characters in your party, you're going to really have a rough time in the first dungeon. So what I always do is I always pick characters that can breeze through the first dungeon. In fact, if I'm going to have 6 characters, then I make a party specifically designed to breeze through the first third of the game. And for me, that's much better. And then, through once I get through the first dungeon at least, then I can just remake my party if I want. So that's how I do it. Personally, I don't think it's worth just grinding through that first dungeon with, an inferior party, in my opinion. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the kind of the creme de la creme of the early party here. 2 fighters, both of them Dracons. The reason for that is the acid breath. The slightly less, you can make them lizard men, but lizard men are slightly more susceptible to things like mind magic, which is something you don't want your fighter to get susceptible to. Lizard men are slightly stronger, but they don't have the acid breath ability, which is it's semi-useful for clearing out small stacks in certain areas. And, in my opinion, the Drakon is about on par with the Lizard Man anyway, in terms of stats. I mean, I think they have more dexterity. something like that. So, you know, it's they do just fine in my opinion. So I know a lot of people like the Lizard Man fighter, but really it's kind of like a um, really susceptible to a lot of things that I don't like to be susceptible to. Okay, so I'm gonna go put close combat sword, and close combat staff and wand on this guy. I have the option to use one of the very nice swords. Actually, there's some very nice pole arms that you can get. The pole arm is definitely a good choice. There's some nice pole arms you can get later, but there's also a very nice staff that you can get. Not too far into the game. There's a lot of nice swords, so having the sword there is a very nice thing, I think. So, yeah, fighter 1, fighter 1. I always like going with this guy. He just looks so dumb. And second guy. Now you can also make a Mook fighter who can use that giant sword that you can get fairly early, but unfortunately that giant sword is in a place I don't like to go very much. I think I'll go for the pole arm. Yeah. I'm making these guys according to what I can get fast. So the pole arms they're good early pole arms and good early swords to be had in this game. So that's why I'm putting my points there. The rogue, a very extremely good fighter. The rogue, good close range fighter. Even better than the fighter, actually, believe it or not. If you make them right and if you use the right weapons. I'm going to make a female hobbit. Female because I want to be able to use a certain amulet that's available in the early game. And a hobbit because hobbit lets you really crank up the points here pretty high on these key attributes. Strength, dexterity, and speed in particular. So, close combat, sword, and then I'm going to put locks and traps. I'm not going to put stealth. I'm not going to pump up stealth. This is not going to be a tank or a guy that avoids, hits that much. Although it would be nice to have some in stealth. I'm going to count on my 2 fighters to soak up most of the beatings and hopefully stack on quite a few. Well, you know what? Do I really need locks and traps that much? Because I'll have Miles. You know what? I think we'll leave locks and traps to somebody else. So we'll go stealth. This is for defense, basically, because he's going to be in the front line. I don't want her to keep getting wailed on.
You looking at me?
Perfect. The voice acting in this game is very good. It's very entertaining to listen to. Okay. Now we need a mage. Fairy mage, to be exact. And that's what we're going to put our stats in there. Why a fairy? Well, fairy has mana regeneration, which is nice early on. Not so great. Not so impressive later on, but Early on, it's useful. Fire magic, water magic. Does water magic have anything? Not that I remember. Not that I remember. Mental magic, yes. Actually, you know what? Well, there's some nice mental magic spells and some air magic spells. I don't need to go crazy on the fire magic. Okay. Mage. Mage. Nah, that's not the right one.
You're going to need some.
That's fine. Now I gotta have a priest. The reason I'm going with basic classes instead of like advanced classes like the Lord, who gets priest spells eventually, is because this is a quick game. I don't have time to level up a bunch of levels in Lord, which takes forever. So this gets me access to priest spells quick, gets me a large bonus. That's what counts. Go with heal wounds here, I think. That's about it. Divine. There we go. Mental and divine for healing and item identify. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong guy. Female. Female so she can use a certain item. There we go. Oh, that's not ugly enough. There we go.
All right then.
Okay, and the last character... Actually, we're going to make... just a human ninja. Actually, I just remembered. This guy is just so we can get the equipment. We're going to make a fairy ninja. Which reminds me. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to make like a lord or something. Yeah, we want to make a lord. Get rid of that character. I'm making a lord. I'm making a lord and a regular ninja. I want a fairy ninja and a rogue, but I'm making a lord first and a regular ninja first to get their equipment. So those are temporary characters. This guy goes here. Fighter 1, Fighter 2. This, well, wait a minute. I got a better idea. I like to arrange them so they're nice and neat here. Fighter 1, Fighter 2, Priest and Mage. Okay, you can't see this, but this is going to be the... This is the little cutscene here that advances the story plot, but I'm skipping that. Okay, so immediately here, we're going to see, I got ninja starting equipment. If I started as a fairy ninja, then I wouldn't get this stuff. I'd get fairy default stuff, which isn't as good. So that's why I did that. So now we just changed this to a fairy ninja. Which is a fun class to play, but only really if you get a certain item. See. Get this here. And this guy becomes my rogue. To remake my rogue again. Female. Hobbit. Yeah, I don't know about that locks and traps thing, man. Stealth is... I don't know, is stealth really that useful? I might pump locks and traps a little bit. I don't need that much. Actually, I don't need that much locks and traps because I'll have a high-level divine trap. Okay, whatever. Okay, we got that. There, we also got better equipment with the Lord too. Better starting equipment. We got over here. That looks good. That looks fine. Let's put this stuff down here. Throw this stuff in the pool here. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's rearrange this so we get the right people in front. I don't want my dangerously weak people in front here. Okay, looks good.
Ain't that a kick in the head? I'd say we should get moving, but there's just one problem. We don't even know where we are.
The voice acting in this game is excellent. I like the slightly larger damage from this weapon. Hey, you know what? I think I'll go up there and... Nah, I'll leave those crabs for later. I was going to go up there and kill some crabs, but they're a little rough. Wait till I'm a little leveled here.
Now it's time to fight.
I'll blast him a few times with some acid breath here. That's why I played Drakon instead of Lizard, or one of the reasons anyway. You know what, which reminds me, I can do that. They don't really need shields. Yeah, if you don't have the right starting party, let me tell you, this first dungeon can be a real drag. You don't start in town, you start in a damn dungeon. And without the right kind of party, it can really drag along. There we are. That guy could actually kick your butt in some cases, depending on your makeup of your party that you have.
I see something.
I don't know why I always get that scroll, but... there we go. We got some guys. Acid breath time. I've heard people say that acid breath eventually gets pretty good, or at least it's fairly comparable on higher levels once you get, you know, really leveled up, and I think it's based on your stamina or something like that. But apparently it can get moderately good, so it only costs stamina too. I think in the Wizardry, the earlier Wizardry games, it was actually pretty impressive. Ouch. Oh, give me a break. Okay, let's acid breath these bastards. Tired of missing. There we go. Yeah, I'm playing this on normal level. It's not expert, it's not easy, so it's in the middle. Let me do a little resting here.
A great conflict.
There's several kind of mini bosses in this place here. This is, I guess this could be considered one of them. There we go.
We win!
Oh yeah.
Alright, level up. Now, when I promote these melee characters, I'm putting everything into strength and dexterity for maximum crushing power, basically. Then close combat and whatever their weapon of choice will be. The magic guys, I'm kind of leveling up here, trying to get their hit points a little bit higher if they need it. And putting everything into magic stats. I don't want to have to power train anything. That's really tedious stuff. Although I used to do that a lot, but it's, you know, eventually you reach the point that, you know, it's just too boring doing that stuff. So,
Look there.
I'm going to try to pick up all the free spell books. Spell books are really expensive. They're one of the huge item costs in this game.
Winning this
What are we
was
looking
a
at
bit
here?
as easy as finding flies on the cow.
Really? Okay. There we go. Go acid breath. There are a few things. Well, there are a few things over here. I might just pick them up anyway. I wanted to run through this dungeon quickly, but you know what? What the hell? Let's get a few things.
Eyelids feel so heavy.
Look there.
Okay, and there we go. Unidentified. That's a ring of protection. So, not in a lot of because I'm not going to power train, and I'm probably not going to mix too many potions.
Even the enlightened must rest sometime.
I'm going to not going to have too much money, so I better stock up on everything that's free. Mixing potions is
Much better. Seal
kind of the preferred way to get money in this game. And problem is it's very time consuming, and you probably wouldn't want to watch me sit there and rest, you know, for 5 hours and make potions and all that kind of crap. So I'm gonna try and avoid that. I'm trying to do everything as fast as possible. And this guy could really give you some trouble on the if you don't have the right party. If you don't have any heavy hitters, he could really screw you up. Ouch, and might screw me up anyway. Oh, too late.
Very good. We have won.
Experience is the best teacher.
I have my favorite voice actors here.
Look at that. What the hell is this gizmo?
Good question. I'm not gonna open any chests. I don't really have the lock and traps. Well, I suppose I could. Not really worth it though. There's nothing to get over here.
Take mind of the trap.
It's either dagger scatter or poison darts. Poison darts. Probably gonna go off. Should probably just bash these early chests. Ah, there it is. All that for relatively nothing. Where are those fish? Oh, there they are. I'm gonna take these guys out. They're decent for experience anyway. Just auto it here. This guy should almost be leveled up. As these fighters hit level 3, then I'll take on the boss. No, they didn't get a level.
Something move.
2 resurrection powder. I'm gonna go kill these guys up here. There's a bunch of crabs up here.
Something bad here. I feel it. Now it's time to fight.
See if we can knock them down a little with a couple of acid breaths. Yeah, taking a little bit of damage, not too much though. Oh, got a couple of them. All right, that thins them out a little. Cool. Easy stuff, and my fighter should now be leveled up. Excellent. So at level 3, we should be able to take on Gregor, the boss of this level, pretty easily. I don't really need that, but I'll take it anyway. Gonna skip those crabs, those aren't really worth it. Too low level. Okay, up here we got Gregor.
Right.
Just in case, we're gonna save here. I'm gonna try to do this without reloading, but the whole game, I mean, can actually be tough though. Nice. He's made a point to pick on my fighter, hasn't he? I'm gonna go ahead and heal that guy. Oh, I hate it when he does that. This guy has about 100 hit points, so...
I think
Damn.
it's high time someone healed me.
Yeah, I should say so. Got him.
We will explore.
Cool. Yeah, that guy can be a real pain in the ass if you're not ready for him. I'm pumping speed. Sonic Boom. Yeah. Shrill sound. No, shrill sound. Yeah, maybe. Actually, I'm gonna save my. Nah, I'm gonna save my points here. That'll do it. Divine magic. Air magic. Yeah. I like to pump speed on my casters, that way they can get out there and cast their spells in time before the enemy moves. I think that'll do it. Putting some points in Earth Magic for Armor Plate when I get it. That's a crucial spell.
Look at that creature.
This hard fight very bad.
No, it's not that hard.
Oh God.
Well, it could be hard if you don't have anything to stop these guys from paralyzing you all the time. Ah, like that. Should have done a couple more acid breaths. Probably would have wiped them all out. Ah, damn it. I got like the whole half of my guys here paralyzed. If you're not lucky, and if you don't have enough guys, you can they can totally disable you by simply paralyzing you. And this battle will last for ages. Come on. There we go.
What is this for? Good. I crush better now. Good.
Okay, got a couple of levels. Excellent. Level 4. Or whatever.
My inner balance has returned.
What a relief!
Right.
Ah, that much better.
Some more resurrection powder. No, that's not it. Where'd they go? I had some more. I had some other resurrection powder. I don't know what I did with it. Could have swore I had that. Shoot. I don't know what happened to it. Oh well, we'll skip it.
Oh, that is a relief.
I don't feel like running back there anymore. Strength and dexterity. Let's rest just a little bit. There's a couple of guys up here that I'm gonna run into as soon as we get up there.
Nobody here. Where they all go?
All right then. Is everybody
Here they
ready
are.
to fight?
These guys, again, these guys too. These guys are, if you're not ready for these guys, they're pretty nasty.
We win. Good.
Experience is the best.
Oh, damn it.
This fight will be.
Well, at least no one got behind me. Bad timing. Let me get rid of this bastard. Gotta get out there so I can see all of them. Oh, damn it, they're in my way. I want to get out there so I can see all of them so I can do an acid breath on all of them. Get out of my way, you bastard. Hate these rats. They're really... They poison you sometimes, and that's really annoying at this level. Wasn't thinking there'd be so many over here. Good. Okay, now I can at least move over there where I wanted to move. There we go. Now I can see all of them.
That's how it's done.
Wait a minute, don't we have Enchanted Blade? Oh, we do. Why am I not casting? There we go. Couple of acid breaths. Gets rid of a couple of rats right there. Oh, there's a couple more, dude.
Oh yeah.
Let's go ahead and level up, I guess. See how fast we're getting to 100 strength. blocked. Are you kidding me?
Blocked.
Look at that creature. Where do these things come from? Someone to fight. Let me come.
Okay, there we go. Finally. Yeah, I hate big battles like that when I don't have any big area effect spells, but oh well. It happens sometimes. It's hard to
I
avoid
see
it.
something.
Okay, a couple of spell books.
No, I'm afraid not. No, I'm afraid.
That's weird. Oh, I know why. I'm in the library. You can't cast spells in the library.
This is wonderful.
Okay, just learn Bless and Divine Trap. And there's something else I can learn here. Book of Light. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna do a little rest here. Just a little one. I like to creep up on these guys so I don't have to fight a long-range battle. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, damn it. I hit the wrong button. I was gonna acid breath them. Sometimes these guys drop like thieves' bucklers and stuff like that, which is very useful. No one's dropping anything useful. Nothing at all. Okay, so, well, just for fun, I'm gonna go see the movie, the little story sequence that's in here. I gotta fight a little troop of seekers, but that's okay. See if I can sneak up on him. There they are.
A simple task.
Oh, there's only two of them. I think I have deflect missile too. Yeah. Piety and speed. Guardian Angel, magic screen, armor plate, that's what I wanted. Rest all, very good. Yeah, magic screen too. Those are all very important buff spells. Very important buff spells. Alright, Noxious Fumes. I'm going to take that because I'm pumping air magic a lot.
Who is that?
I have been waiting for you for some time. I am Altheides, sent by the Cosmic Lords to meet you here.
I'm going to try to
The first to
do
conquer
most of the story stuff.
But you are the last. The Trang, the Umpani, the Mook, and the dread Dark Savant have already arrived. All of you are here ascend, you must learn all that a cosmic lord knows. These tasks will not be easy. You must learn of life, of knowledge, and of change. Who will learn these things first? Who will we then see at Ascension Peak? Will it be
I don't
you,
believe him. All you have
the
to do is
savant,
collect 3
or
orbs.
perhaps
You don't have to
none
learn
at
anything.
all? I cannot say, but we'll bring word to the old lords that at last the final contenders have arrived.
How they make shiny metal men.
Don't tell me you believe that. The Ascension. Becoming like a cosmic lord yourself. Can you imagine more pathetic beings ruling the universe? No. There will only be one who ascends. The Dark Savant. And he will destroy this world in an instant should anyone attempt to stop him. Go to Arnica and see the tower built there. It contains a device powerful enough to destroy this planet, and you along with it. So consider that as you go from here, friends, and know that we watch your every move.
Yeah. Okay, so we're on a planet. We landed on a planet. You didn't see the intro, but we landed on a planet here, just in case you don't know the story. Landed on a planet. I don't remember why. It has something to do with Wizardry 7. And we're in a race to capture 3 devices before a couple of other factions get their hands on it. And so that's what he's telling me. Alright. I made it out of the monastery pretty quickly. That's pretty quick. Just in case you were keeping track, and I want to avoid these damn crabs. I hate these things. Haven't saved in a while. Gotta be careful on this road because you don't want to get stuck with no stamina. Yep, just like that. Just like that. We got guys coming here. Let me get some stamina here.
Worthy opponents.
Yep, there they come. Oh, level 6 too. Ugh. Oh, and me without my buffs. Why didn't I put my buffs on? First thing I want is freaking missile shield, because these guys throw stuff. Oh, like that. What a pain in the ass. Yeah, there's no spell. There's no spell that can do that as far as I know. Or wait, yeah, there is. Itching skin. Yeah, there is. It's still lame, though. This is another place where if you don't have the right party, you can really get your ass beat up.
My inner
Oh, like this. In fact, you know what? That's turning ugly real quick. Let me reload. And my major mistake was running around without my buffs on. There we go. Okay, now we should be perfectly safe. Or a lot safer, anyway. So now that I know that's coming, that's really nasty. Really bad luck running into something like that. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. We gotta take them out. Looks like they're marching that way. Okay. they'll have to come towards us, and we'll get in within melee range here. Because of our buffs, which this should be a lot easier. Okay, there we go. Bastards. Oh, just do that right off the bat, don't they? Stop, man. That's horrible having to go up against ranged attacks this early, man. One down. You would get torn apart by these guys if you didn't have the right party, though. It's the weird thing about this game. The beginning is so hard. It almost forces you to have a certain configuration, party configuration. If you try some of the more exotic builds, then you can't make it past the first part. Not without a lot of tedium, though. I mean, you can make it eventually, but just, you know, it takes a long time. And this road, the Arnica road is still hell, no matter what you do.
My inner balance has returned.
Oh, that is a relief.
Whew.
That much better.
Thank God for that. Okay, let's just get the hell out of here. Hope to God that's my only run-in. Probably not. Probably a couple more, but I can hope. See anybody here? I don't see anybody. Oh yes, damn freaking wasps. Well, these guys aren't particularly hard, so it doesn't matter. Come on. There we go. I'd like to heal a little bit. Let me see here. Can I just use... heavy heal? Just heal up a little bit here. I don't want to have to rest because then my buffs will go away. That'll work. No one here. Oh, damn it. Not more of these things. There's a slight chance I might sneak past them.
Stand back
Nope.
and watch me fight. You might learn something.
Oh, God. I hate these guys. It's just such a pain in the ass. They don't give squat for experience either. They have a lot of attacks, too. That's another annoying thing with them.
That much better.
Right. Much better. Biscuits.
Oh, he's running now.
My inner balance has returned.
Oh, that is a relief.
Right. Much better.
There we go.
Finished already? Damn!
Experience.
We did get a level out of that. Okay. We're going to totally ignore magic on this guy for quite some time.
Eyes over here! No!
I know a way to quickly power train anybody who has heal. Arnica, finally. So that's what you have to do to get past the first freaking dungeon. Fun, huh? Well, it actually is a fun game, but man, some kind of... I don't know why they built the game like it is. It's the first dungeon's way too hard, in my opinion.
I see someone.
Hey, I heard you were coming to Arnica. I'm Miles, a local businessman here. I wanted
He
to
means
be the
he's a
first
thief.
to welcome you. Of course, there's not a lot of competition for that. Most of the locals cleared out when the Dark Savant arrived. He and his troopers have terrorized this place, but hey, it's made my business easier, no one being home and all. Speaking of business, I got a line on a little rescue for profit mission and could use some help. You look perfect for the job. You up for it?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Like I said, these troopers have done a number on Anika. I just saw them kidnap someone. Good-looking woman, too. Not that
He
I
lies. That
wouldn't
woman's
rescue
not
an
good
ugly
looking.
woman if there were money in it. I'm not
All the
biased.
portraits in this game are pretty ugly.
Troopers took her over by the crash site. From there, I lost track. I figure she must be somewhere nearby. I would have rescued her myself, but there's not enough of me to go around that many troopers. The crash site's straight north of here. When you're ready to go, we'll go together. Of course, you probably have some questions first.
No, I don't have any questions.
Like I said, I figure they're by the crash site somewhere. Let's go get her.
Good idea. Okay, so this is Miles, a thief, or a rogue, or whatever. It's called a rogue in this game. But anyway, pretty good guy. Some people don't like him. Some people think he's too weak. I think he's actually not weak. He's actually a good character. The problem is he doesn't go anywhere. He refuses to go in a lot of places that you know would be useful. So that's my biggest complaint with him. But he's actually a pretty good character if only you know you could take him somewhere.
This is wonderful.
Just learn stamina there. Terror, light.
First class.
Terror is fine. I guess
First
light is fine
class.
too.
My inner balance has returned.
Okay, and where should we put that guy?
Right.
Put him right there, I
Much
guess.
better.
Okay, so let's save, and I take a little break here and